So I just read the first issue off the second volume. You got her older self. She's 40 in this time. She's wearing these shoes where you can easily roll your ankle with. I never understood women wearing shoes like that. Get yourself some fucking, I don't know, Asics, some New Balances. She's kind of spraining her ankle, man. I'm calling it right now. Anyway, she's driving, boo-ba-da-boo-ba-da-boo. This takes place in 2016, so it's the future for them, it's the present for her, it's the past for me. She's talking to her sister, and I don't know, her mom's got like dementia or something, I don't really care. And then they talk to each other, they're looking for KJ. And then she explains it's 2016, and then she asks questions like when Aaron got shot in the last issue, it left a mark, and she's like, I wonder how that happened, because she doesn't remember what this one's going through. And then, I don't know, she takes them in the back of the car, she's all fucking depressed, because she ain't do shit with her life at 40, right? And then this guy's all like, shit, it looks like these guys have to come back home, or there's no home to come back to. It's like, whatever, okay. And then she has a smart car. Ginger starts dissing her. And then she still lives in Ohio. She's lonely. She got no boyfriend, girlfriend. Shit, it don't even look like she got a dog, you know? And she's all depressed. And then they're all amazed, like, whoa, a TV. Whoa, that's crazy. Look at this. It's so flat. And then blah, blah, blah. They see news. And they're like, oh, that's where you go for this. La-di-da-da. And then this time traveler thingamajig. This guy's just mind his own business. I don't know. He's working. He's like, what the fuck is going on? Because how do you not ignore a big ass parachute in a weird red? Just turns her into mincemeat. And then speaking of that weird ass gobbledygook, no one understands. Turns out it's another version of her. So there's 3 versions of her going on within the same. That's not gonna get confusing. And then I don't know. They chat. The power goes out, and then turns out that thingamajig is an Apple device past 2016, right? And then it says, whoa, a woman's voice. It's Siri. Oh, I should say this is kind of corny over here. Let me see if I can find it right here. They said, this just in from the social media department, an extraordinary Vine posted by Twitter user, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? How out of touch is Brian K. Vaughan? No fucking Vine is gonna be posted about some shit in the weather. Like, what the fuck is 6 seconds gonna do for you? We got cell phones, you know, we could take videos longer than, you know, we could have took videos longer than 6 seconds back in 2016. I was like, what the fuck is going on? An extraordinary Vine. Who the fuck talks like that? I know the news is not in touch either, but it never said stupid shit like that. Anyway. She feels all bad. It's like, fuck yeah, I can't wait to use the future Apple product, iPod, I don't know, the iSlab, whatever that thing is. And then I'm on to issue 2. We get more information about this mysterious third Aaron. And then apparently she said the last guy she killed was an accident. I call cap. That shit did not look accidental. And then the big ass worm, boo. And then we're back in the future. And then you get to see her be all sad and shit. And then since it's the SoundCloud era, she's popping a Zan, you know, she's off her rocker. And then Aaron's 1 and 2, we're gonna call the other one Aaron 3. And then, yeah, Aaron's 1 and 2 are going to the mall and shit. And then before that happens, Aaron 1 tells Tiff and Mac to go find their future selves for more future help. Aaron 3 got the Red Octobers on, and then Ubers and shit. And then you got these fake ass shy haloods. Ooh, they're eating and fighting each other, something like that. I don't really know. And then they drive away, and then she's like, take me to the mall. So all 3 Aarons are going to the mall, you know, doing errands. And then Aaron 1 and 2 are there, and then they're just reading some philosophy on the wall. It's a abandoned mall. And she's all sad. She's like, oh, I'm fat, old, ugly. And she's like, you're not fat. And then she hugs herself, you know, woo-doo. And then they're talking about the present and shit. And then she's all amazed, and she's like, whatever, who gives a fuck? And then they go to a Ginger's house, you know, turns out some old, and then turns out the Ginger dies of leukemia 4 years after her current age. So she need to quit them cigs, but hey, who cares? She's like, fuck it, we ball. Get this kind of cover. This cover kind of looks cool. And now I'm on to issue 3. This issue starts with the cringe saying they're walking into the bed and mall, and then for some reason the doll Aaron talks about how her grandma was an Asian Uncle Ruckus. And then she's like, you need to quit the singers. Like, what's the point? Because apparently they said in the book earlier, I forgot this, and then she said this. Remember when that one future teen told us, your ending is your ending, no matter what? And I guess, shit, got a better memory than me. And then a bunch of cops are pulling over, and it's like, they think they're gonna get stopped, but no, they're going towards this bloody cannibalistic mess. And then this old lady drives her, and then Aaron 3 driving away, and she's like, take me to the mall. And then these two are chopping the shit, talking. I don't know if I want to talk to my younger self. And then, boo boo, two side characters, the ginger and the black kid, pull up, and then glurk, whatever that sound is. It's this nasty ass giant worm thing. She gets stuck, and then this thing gets obliterated by Aaron 3, and then Aaron 3 thinks she's so fucking cool. Now, get the fuck out of here with that. Thought you were so fucking cool. There's a cane pop up out of like a fucking thin air. It's the KJ's hockey puck thingamajig. I don't fucking know. She grabs it, there's a sign on it, and she's like, what does it say? And it's just, don't trust the other Aaron. Now, she doesn't know it's all this, because there's so much gobbledygook's happening every fucking page, right? It's the fucking futuristic Aaron. I don't think it's her from the future, but yeah. And then, I think this is the last issue of this book. Let's go. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Aaron 3 talks about how parallel universes are all wrong, that there's only one timeline, there's not a multiverse in this story. That's how it works, and I guess we'll see how that goes. Now, it says, don't trust other Aaron, blah, 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 fourth folding now, blah, 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 you know. Her younger sister now is a pilot, something, and then boobity boo, you know, we got another one of this thing, it's smaller, and then all three Aarons meet up together, and then without even seeing the other message, adult Aaron's little parrot is like, what the fuck is that? You can't trust this shit, blah, 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 right? It's like, this could be some evil this could be some evil doppelganger. And then she's like, the old timers, and she's like, boy, what the fuck you talk about, old timers? What do we have to be afraid of? Tapioca pudding? No, they're the kind that makes them beautiful like this and paint over with the original shade of gray. Kind of sounds like she kind of described them like the villains in the Blob. And then over 30, they're monsters and blah blah blah. You don't know what to believe, supposedly. And then the sister gets caught up by this. They're gonna have their memories wiped or something like that. Big ass ship, weird ass eye monsters everywhere. And then Radio Shack, haha, vintage, you know. They're all talking, chatting, and then blah 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 blah. She said, we need to go into the future, and she opens this portal and it's like, you only have 87 seconds to get in the portal, while they're having an argument, and she's like, don't trust them, you know everyone lies better than us, don't fall for the shit, don't be gullible. And this is the last issue. Why is the last issue the smallest of all the issues in all of these, or is it just my perception? But yeah, you get all three of them in the cover, and we're gonna get into this last one. Alright, here's the last issue, futuristic shit. They get in an argument, some shit, and then adult Aaron gets shot by clone Aaron. There you go. That's what the third Aaron is, clone. And then they fight, and they push clone Aaron in the portal that she was trying to take him down. Bloody woody woo, you know. And then bam, the fourth folding. There's some things called foldings that take you to different times, apparently, right? And they're like, the fourth one was, they got a sign from KJ on the stick, don't trust other Aaron. And that one said the fourth folding, right? So where's the fourth folding? Somewhere up in the sky. Oh no, who do we call? It's like, I'll call your best friend, which is sad. She's the only friend I have. Friend by blood. And then she pops out in the helicopter. She thinks she Tom Cruise, but at least she got some acceptable footwear. And then, yeah, chat. She agrees. They fly in the air. Whoop. They got the monsters and everything. And it's like, I'm trying to find a girl. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? They're on a helicopter chatting. And it's like, she gives the futuristic Apple device to her. And then they shoot the shit. And then they see the folding. They hop into the folding. And then, whew, boom. They're in a different land, different time, and there you go. They got the fourth one. They got the hockey player coming out, and then, oh yeah, they all hug, and then shit happens like, we're alive together, and now they're on some kind of satanic Steve Jobs island. I don't know.
I'm gonna do it start to finish, till I can't replenish, so drunk can't remember, can you help me remember, you gon' be embarrassed, too drunk on the Paris, you gon' be, can you help, too drunk on the Paris, take that bitch to Paris, stacking up like Tetris, can you help me remember, too drunk can't remember, go off independent, please return to sender.